is this? Cause I pop out with the party. I'm with the gang. What's good? What's good? My fault. My fault. I'm trying to change all my settings and whatnot, get everything right. I wish it was some way. It says I can schedule it, so I think that's what I'm gonna have to start doing. Like every day I get off, or every day I finish doing this, I'm just gonna go schedule it and call it a day. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start scheduling it, and calling it a day. Hey bestie, can I go on Twitch or is this better? It's up to you. However you want to. It don't matter. Um, YouTube is honestly the best preference, I think, but I don't even know how that looks on there live streamed. Anyways, how you doing today? How y'all doing today, man? This is LIC Squad Podcast 23, I believe. Believe it's 23. Today is April 20th, 2023. Is happy 420 to the people that do that. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I got interrupted while I was out there enjoying my day because my neighbor came and asked me did I want to go on a walk in the park with her and her kids. And I was like, yeah. But man, we went on the park, a walk in the park today, man. It is fun. I had a good little time, bro. Little people are funny. And when I say little people, I mean kids, bro. Kids are funny because it's like the way that they express themselves nowadays. They just tell you straight up. She told me it straight up. She said, push me harder. And I was like, wait, what? I said, man, I felt weak pushing this little child on the swing. I said, I felt weak. But yeah, man, we had a good time out there in the park. And about the homeless situation, I was looking at that in the park, man. A homeless person, really, if you can fend off of food and whatnot, really, you can go get you something. You can go cook it every day. I ain't gonna get me a thing. I think what I'm gonna do is get me a thing of spam. Or I had this idea of if I was to be homeless, what I would be doing, and I would go get me some spam and call it a day. Hold on, this background throwing me off. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I was thinking, of what if I was homeless, man? But it was a good walk. I really enjoyed the walk. Uh, really enjoyed the walk, man. Like I said, uh, so ooh, that's a Heineken. That's right, baby. That's why I keep a green screen up there. Anything that be green, they gone. But yeah, I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat today. So yeah, it's Thursday. Usually we talk about tea or we talk about something like that. But today we're just gonna talk about how thankful we are because of the roof, the situation that we're in right now. I'm just saying, man, y'all should be thankful. If whatever situation you got going on, just be thankful, bro. Be thankful, please, because yeah, man, a lot. We walked past. I walked past a dead turkey and a dead squirrel, and the only thing it represented to me is that I see on this side was a dead squirrel, on this side was a dead turkey. I'm the turkey, the kid's the squirrel. You know, this is the way I think. I was like, the kid's a squirrel. Hi, Bessie. I'm on the YouTube. Nice. That pops up and that's clear. I appreciate that. YouTube is nice. And then I can go over there. YouTube, I got a whole thing just for YouTube. So yeah, that's why I be trying to tell people. I'm gonna end up if you watching on Facebook and whatnot, and if you want to watch it, you don't have to. But I'm gonna end up stop sharing on Facebook just due to the fact that when I try to share on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, I can only see the comments for either two other platforms. See now that the best hitting commenter for the on the YouTube, I'm only gonna be able to see Facebook and YouTube. I'm not gonna be able to see no Twitch now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a bug, if it's my PC, whatever the case may be. But yeah, thank you, Bestie, for going to YouTube, and thank you for supporting me and watching my podcast each and every day. Thank y'all for coming here each and every day. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for being able to get on here and express myself and talk to y'all. Some people have an insight, some people comment, some people don't. I'm thankful for the views. Lately, man, every day I wake up, man, I check that YouTube is going up by an hour. So that means every day somebody somewhere in this world is spending out their time to watch that hour podcast I used to be. And I'm gonna stop doing them long podcasts too, just due to the fact that when the summertime comes, I'm gonna have y'all outside, bro. I'm telling y'all, this summer, I got y'all outside, bro. For real. I got y'all outside. Nothing holding me back. What was holding me back was self-confidence issues. Back then, I'm a handsome man. Got a nice little beard, nice white smile. I'm just short. That's it. That's it. But yeah, I'm doing everything. I'm talking. I'm being more talkative this year. I'm being more open and honest and transparent with the things I want. If I want something, I want it. If I don't like something, I don't like. If I don't want to go somewhere, I don't want to go. Straight up. So I'm thankful that I'm able to make these opportunities. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you can see all my comments. Let's have dinner together. Two people were in here. Where did they go? You're very good looking. I got four people in here right now. Is what it says for me total. And that thing be wrong too because I get on there like after the stream's over with, and it'll tell me how many people I get. And I know that's like people tapping in and then checking it out for a couple seconds, but a view is just longer than 30 seconds. If you watch somebody longer than 30 seconds, that's a view. So I appreciate that. If you get on there just for them 30 little seconds, be like, man, this dude ain't talking about nothing. So you're very good looking. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, bestie. Um, but yeah, man, I'm thankful for the situation. I'm thankful for my opportunities. Today, I did not. I'm thankful I had the opportunity and the finances to try to go for the lost and found ones, but I am not thankful for sneakers. Sneakers, I do not like you. But I am thankful for my apartment and everything that's over my head, my roof, all that stuff. And man, like I was saying, I was thinking about being homeless or whatnot, bro. I think I can pull that off. And I mean, I know it's like it's my situation may or may not be different because I've had like I pretty much live homeless now, except I have a home. If that makes sense. Like I don't generally care about what's in here as long as I got a bed, a shower, clean towels, and I'm able to wash and dry my clothes. I'm good, and I got clean clothes. So, like I said, you see this little dot right here. You might see the same little dot tomorrow. So I got a wash and dryer. I got time to wash it. So, but I've been thinking to myself, I might be able to do it because I've been looking at the fact, and every time I do talk to a homeless person, I have dinner with them or something like that. The homeless people just be want to be like and they want money, and I realize why they want money. They want money because they can do more with that money. Like let's say you get them $20, right? I know $20 is a lot, but $20 to that homeless man, that could have been the only money he's made that month or made that week versus you making $20 at least a day. And if you're not making $20 at least a day right now in this economy or what's going on, I hate to be that kind of person, but you have got to find a better career path. Or you, my brother or sister, whatever you are about to be struggling because you can't make $20 a day right now. Or you know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. They want to be loved like everyone. That's what I'm realizing. Yes, you're right. They want to be loved just like everyone else, bro. And I be talking to them like I go to the taqueria. It's always it break my heart. So if I cry, it is what it is. I'm just gonna dip my head down and keep talking. But yeah, it's this homeless, mentally challenged dude, and I know he's mentally challenged because that's my my dad's been. I've been around that my whole life because that's what my dad does for a living. Like he takes care of people who need. He does assisted care and whatnot. And man, just to see this dude, bro, it be throwing me off some days because he like I said, he a homeless dude, but he mentally challenged as well. And you can see, and I hate to bring race into it, but the white folks be throwing me off because the white folks will buy him alcohol, or buy him this, or buy him that or something. But only thing he'll tell you do, he said, I want me a sun kiss and hot fries. That's every time I buy him two bags of hot fries, two things of sun kiss, call it a day, and a thing of water. Cause when it be hot out here, I usually see him in the summertime when it be real hot. And I be telling him, I be like, bro, I said it's too hot for you to just have soda. It's like take a core, take some water or something. But man, like you gotta realize like the way I think of it, like if I was in that situation, I would want somebody to come go out there way and be like, bro, I know you might be hungry. Whether I'm not hungry at night, I'm homeless, bro. Like I can keep this food forever. It's so hot in Cal. Let me tell you how California weather is, right? California weather is like this. It's hot enough during the daytime to where you can cook food outside, right? But then again, on top of that, it's cold enough at nighttime that it keeps your food from spoiling, if that makes sense to you. Like throughout the day, if let's say hypothetically if I was homeless, right? Throughout the day what I would do, right? I would take my little aluminum foil, tin foil can, whatever I got. I'd probably have me something like that's metallic and can take up heat, so something like aluminum foil or a bowl, anything, right? And I let it sit outside all day, and that's what I would eat because I eat me myself personally. I eat one meal a day, and I'm trying to like understand the homeless people, you know, as I talk to them. Sometimes these people go days without eating, or they're just they take this one meal that they've been gifted with, and they save it, and they try to stretch it out like for weeks on and whatnot. I'm like, man, you know, like I get what you're doing and whatnot, and I think I can do that as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm just preparing, and I had this weird thought, man. I'm just preparing, man. Like I'm not gonna be living in the. I'm gonna have technology. Don't get me wrong. Like but I'm gonna be off the grid. Like my technology is gonna be like CCTV. It's gonna be closed circuit. You get what I'm saying? Like once I get my crib in the state I want to, once I figure out where it's gonna be, and it's gonna be somewhere where you're not gonna think of. That's what smart people do, right? Smart people think of, well, I know when it's time for me to stop working, and I may or may not be capable enough to work for an actual employer. Let me go ahead. So like most people be like right now, well, I'm saving up these next 20 years. I can save on me $1 million in my 401k. Well, if you got you a job like that, you asking me? You got you a job like that, I would go get me one of them little buzzer beater homes. You heard what I said. Buzzer beater homes in a state that it doesn't really matter about like the location or what's going on or whatever. And I would slowly start stocking that thing. Coming from me, this is what I'm getting ready to do. I'm giving you an insight what I'm getting ready to do. Slowly start stocking that thing. MREs, non-perishables, canned goods. And you know what I realized, right? Candy, uh, canned goods, cereal, and when I say candy, I mean stuff like Skittles, licorice, not anything like um, chocolate, anything with milk, but everything else that's minus milk, anything minus dairy products or egg products, right? You can have shelf life to it, right? Pancake mix, right? You can make pancake mix. I did it. I did my experiments. I know what y'all might say. You can make pancakes from mayo. You don't even need no eggs, bro. Just take that, get you a little, what is that, a half a tablespoon mayo? Throw it in there. I suggest Miracle Whip so you can still have that sweetness and not the salt. Throw it in there and then do everything else the same way you make your pancakes. They come out fluffy, but you can still get that. I like my pancakes to be fluffy in the middle but crisp on the edge. I don't really know how to say, but when I cut through it and I'm biting into it, I want it to be like the outer crust of that pancake to have crunch to it. But then again, I want it to be like to have the capability to absorb the syrup. So yeah, bro, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna be able to do it. And I'm gonna document the whole little my whole little journey and whatnot out here in California, like because what most people don't realize is that in California, we pass Californians every single year, probably multiple times a year. They pass bills, right? Bills, propositions, laws, whatever you may call them, that says, hey, we're going to give X amount of money so we can fix the homeless situation because there are so many homeless people out here. That's why I be telling people, man, be thankful. Be thankful. It's so many homeless people. Oh my God, I want pancakes. I make you some good ones. I'm gonna get me a griddle too, bestie. I'm gonna get me a griddle because I'm tired of using like multiple pots and pans. I'm gonna just get me a nice little griddle, get me a little spatula, and I'm gonna call it a day. And I'm getting ready out here on my little patio. I'm getting ready out here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a Korean barbecue joint, right? But it's not like I'm not the portable one, but it's the one that you can you know what? I'm probably not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna start having Korean barbecue in the park where they have grills at, and I'm just gonna have me a little Ziploc, have me a little fire, go down and start me a little fire, call it a day, and have my stuff out there. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna do instead. Cause I can't, in California they got so many strict rules, and people be like, bro, you live in Cali. What most people don't realize that in Cali, California is on fire every single year. There's no way every single year this place is on fire. Like, what are we doing wrong as in humans? What are we doing wrong that this place is burning every single year? It's burning. I mean, it's burning, burning too. The sky be red out here. It be looking like this. It looks just like this at nighttime. The moon will look like this, look just like that. So, uh, yeah, man, fire. It be so hot out here, bro. It's so hot. It was hot today. It's 80 degrees today. It's only April. Next month it's gonna be 80 every. Next month in May it's gonna be at least 85 every day, but it's gonna feel like it's 90. AccuWeather. I know what you're saying. Not a meteorologist, but yeah, man. I'm gonna do the homeless thing, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, man. And when I say homeless, I'm not gonna be this day. I can't do what I want to do, but once I get, like I was telling y'all about the house, throwing the perishables in it. Once I get a house that I know for sure, right? I got a place I can come back to. It's got my utilities are operational, right? I'm not worried about having marble floors no more. I'm not worried about having granite tables. I'm not worried about having the biggest house in the cul-de-sac. I'm not worried about having to pick a fence no more. Because what's going on right now, it's not going to be a fight for who has the most money, who has the most this. It's going to be a fight for who has the most land. Because when it comes to this land, all these people we populating every single day, we're going to have to expand more and more out. The government's going to come to you one day and be like, hey, bro, like, how much money can we give you this land? And they can't force you to sell that land unless they kill you. So, uh, get you some land, man. Get you. My state I'm going for is Oklahoma. That's This is between you and I and the four. What? Let me refresh it. Yeah, the four people that's watching right now. This is between us, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. I'm going to Oklahoma. I'm finding me a nice little crib. I'm digging in the ground. I'm planning for it like Skynet might take over soon, right? And Judgment Day might be on the way. That's the way I'm taking it. And guess where I want to be? Even though me being underground really won't do too much. Well, no, being underground will. It just has to be reinforced, and that's all I'm gonna be doing. People don't realize you got 24 hours in a day. You spend 8 to 10 hours, right, sleeping. If you get a full amount of sleep, you spend another 8 to 10 hours working, right? Now you're at 16 to 20 hours, right? So for those next whatever X amount of hours, what are you supposed to be doing? And then that's when it consists of, oh, I have spent 30 minutes to drive to work. That's 30 minutes of your life. It takes you 30 minutes to get to work, 30 minutes to get back. That's another hour of your life. Now you got 3 hours left of the day, besides sleeping and besides working. Now you got 3 hours left of the day. Oh, well, you got to sit down and eat, right? Got to sit down and eat your meals. Let's say, blah, 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 take you about 15 to 30 minutes per meal. Let's say 15 minutes at the shortest, right? If you're eating 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, in a 45-minute time span type ordeal. Now you have, what is that? 2 hours, 15 minutes left of a day. And then with that, you're usually taking a shower, running errands, taking care of your kids. I'm not having no kids 'cause I can't afford them. Taking care of kids, something small like that. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. I'm pretty convinced. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna document it all. Like I say, bro. I'm convinced within a week I might be able to build me my fallout shelter once I get my home in the state that I'm trying to buy it in. Because I was looking at one that was 30,000. I was like, bro, 30,000. I was like 30,000, bro. That's it. I know, right? I'm not saying it like that. Like, I don't want to sound like that. Like 30,000 is not a lot, but some people out here drive $30,000 cars or more. At least half the cars in my apartment. When somebody says I want a new car, what new car you saying you want? I want me a Scat Pack. I want me a Camry. I want this. I want that. It's at least $30,000 or more. So why not take me $30,000, right? Give me a little personal loan. Take that $30,000 instead of getting a actual car loan or something else and spending money somewhere else. Now I got me a place that if all else fails, right? I got me money saved over here so I can still live. I got me some type of residual income. But if all else fails, if everything gets taken away, if all else fails, at least you still got a house in your mama name that's in another state. And you paid it in cash. Can't nobody take that from you. You always got a place to live. You can drive anywhere you need to. That's why I be telling people you can drive all over the United States. But in your mama name though, bro, and call it a day. I'm telling y'all, boy, man, for real. For real, I'm gonna get me a nice little giant pit, cause I've always had this idea. I want to live. Maybe I'm a chipmunk, or not a chipmunk, a groundhog. Cause I've always wanted to live underground, bro. I like being cold, and then growing up as a child, I lived in a basement, but it wasn't like uh, it was a furnished basement. It wasn't like a enclosed basement. Like it had windows, slide doors. I can see, breeze, whatever. But it's like I know for sure. But I never wanted right the glass doors to be there. I've always wanted just like a door that comes down there, so there was no entryway in or out. The only entryway in was through that door or through those stairways that's here coming right here. That's the type of stuff. That's the way I want to live. You did not say chipmunk. Yeah, I think I might be a chipmunk. You know what I'm saying? Cause I like being in the ground, but I like getting out here getting my sun. I like to be out during the daytime. So yeah, might just honestly I might just find me a piece of land somewhere too. I might just start that too. Don't y'all take my ideas. Well, you can take. I realize right in today's world in 2023, you can take anybody's idea that you want to. Right. The only thing that you got to remember is that you better have a lawyer that's better than their lawyer. That's it. Do anything you want to in 2023. Just have you a good lawyer. I got one that's from LA. I retained me one from LA. So that don't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of hoping somebody do it. I kind of want to sue somebody. I've never actually sued anybody. I was getting ready to sue this man for not paying me for doing my side work or whatnot, but like he ended up paying me, so it's like I didn't even have time to sue him. It's kind of pointless. Everybody's like, go get you, retain your lawyer when you get your business, you know, because blah, blah this, blah, blah that. Then another thing they tell you, right, why I got so many LLCs, they tell you, well, if you put this in the LLC, nobody can ever sue you or take it from you. And I was like, that makes sense. So that's what I do. Everything's in the LLC. Everything I do is LLC in some type of way. Like if I buy me another camera, right? If I buy me, let's say I just bought this streaming camera. Well, Bessie just got me this streaming camera. I took the receipt, screenshotted it, printed it out, threw it in my receipts book, and this is going towards my streaming service, right? Call it a day, because hypothetically, whatever money comes, because all the money that I make this year, right? Business, business. You tip $10, business. You tip $5, business. Dollar, business. Calling it a day, business, business, business. Now I'm gonna buy me a nice little condo or something. Yeah, I got dreams. I'm gonna make it happen. It's all one day. I just got on here to stream to y'all real quick, man, before the game got on. I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat with my what I want to eat tonight for dinner. But I think I don't know if I want Wendy's, bro. Wendy's got a bucket of chicken nuggets now, and I want it. Of spicy chicken nuggets. Oh my god! And Wendy's barbecue sauce, bro. Wendy's sauce. I'm thankful for Wendy's. I'm thankful for the opportunity that I've been afforded to be able to taste Wendy's, because some people that you may or may not know, some people have never tried Wendy's. Yeah, some people have never tried Wendy's. So just a little word to the wise, man. Some people have never tried Wendy's. I love Wendy's. Their sauces, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm finna find it. I'm finna see if I can order that through DoorDash. If I can, I'm gonna make my neighbor take me. I say make. I'm gonna ask my neighbor to take me. She don't really mind. I just figured out today, like the way I usually talk to people, right, is the way I would ask somebody. I was like, So when are you? So what are you doing later on? Like, what are you doing after this? Like, what you finna get into? Like, let's say if I want somebody to leave my crib, I'd be like, so what time did you say you was supposed to be heading out, or what time you need to get back, right? Instead, right? And this is what makes successful people, right? Wealthy people, people who come out on top, versus the other people who are still down below. I'm not gonna say down below. The other people who are still accepting that, accepting what life throws at them, and instead of using that and doing something else. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, damn, I lost my train of thought and all that. Trying to look at this food, the Wendy's chicken nuggets and whatnot. But I got to be more transparent and just ask questions. So instead of me saying, hey, I need to, when are you leaving? I'd be like, hey, you gotta go. It's time for you to head out. I'm calling the cops. That's how I do it now. Man, this, I got stories for days, man. But I will call the cops on people. I'm telling you. I don't believe in cops, but cops are in California do their job. So, well, some of them. The ones down the street from me. I live down the street from, like, you come out my apartment complex. There is a police station right down the street. That's why I'd be like, when people do, there's no crime around here. You have no response time, bro. Unless you got like a minute window, right? Unless you, let's say hypothetically, you want to rob somebody in the vicinity. Unless you gonna rob them within that minute time frame, because when they turn them lights off on them, bro, they clean that road. Last night, bro, I was outside, right? Just getting fluffy before I went to sleep. I'm hearing all these like streets, all this stuff going on in like the streets and whatnot. I'm like, what's going on? So I see a cop car coming from the left, from down this way, right? So I'm sitting this way, so I'm looking at the high speed chase. The stuff that I'm hearing is going off to the right, so I'm hearing it like 5 minutes before. So I'm thinking, I was like, man, maybe I'm gonna see something. So I'm getting my camera ready, right? Out of nowhere, I see this, like, I'm not gonna say out of nowhere, but like 2 minutes before the cars came racing by, this cop came, but he made the illegal U-turn. And you know me, I'm always being funny and whatnot. I was like, yeah, he need to be arrested. Arrested. That's a citizen's arrest right there. I should give him a ticket. Cause you know, if it was us, you know, they'd be obligated to give us a ticket because they say they doing their job. Blah blah blah. Anyways, out of nowhere, bro, I hear some tires skirt, and it sounds like a movie, bro. It's like Too Fast, Too Furious. I mean, not even Too Fast, Too Furious. It was more like Fast and the Furious when they was racing them charges and the windows was vibrating, bro. Out of nowhere, it had to have been a Hellcat, it had to have been a Hellcat, a Lambo, and a GTR. Because I know the way a GTR is. I just didn't know if this was a Lambo or Ferrari. It was something that had muscle to it, like a lot, like easy, or maybe I say over easily over 800 horses. Cause that scatty boy, that scatty said, yeah. I mean, I was sitting in the middle of the road trying to record, and they going by so fast, like the wind itself almost knocked the phone out of my hand. So I'm like, at this point, I'm not even trying to. And then they come. The first was a scat pad, like I said. Here come the next one's like the Lambo, the Ferrari type of or whatever. I mean, it's just like that. You can hear it still. And then come this. It had to have been a GTR. Like I don't know what else is like a box shaped car. If that makes sense, but it had to have been a GTR shaped like a camera. To be exact, that GTR came down there. Boy, he had that thing open. And I'm like, okay, I see the scat pack. I said, I see the Lambo Ferrari type ordeal. I see the GTR. Where the cops at? And then, like, right as I'm getting ready to pull my phone out, right, and started recording some of it, here come the cops. And I mean, they was moving too, but they weren't moving like that scatty boy. I mean, like the Hellcat boy, that Hellcat was moving. It had to have been a Hellcat, bro, because it was like I felt like standing in the street. I felt the vibration on my chest, if that makes sense. Like I felt it. Like I felt like that adrenaline that was going through me. I wasn't even fluffy no more. I had to go back outside and smoke again, bro, because I was like, bro, I said, y'all not catching him. Y'all not catching them boys. Them boys is gone, bro. Like they was moving. That's what going on out here, and that's in Sacramento, bro. You go out to LA where they got what is that, 5, 6 lane, 7 lane roads, bro. At nighttime, that's why out in Cali they got UAVs. Like when you really speeding in California, bro, nobody's gonna like they're not going to endanger lives. Like I think the highway patrolman would tell you that they would rather let you get away or let you feel like, hey, I got away, because the UAV just gets your license plate, then they send you a ticket, or they just keep an eye out for you, keep you on the lookout, right? And then Yeah, they weren't catching him. That's all I was saying. With that UAV drone, man, it just scanned the license plate call of the day. They not speeding down. They're not trying to chase you, do all this high maneuvers unless you like broke a crime or something, because it's endangered the public. There's so many people on the highways that like literally, bro. Like I say, like at times in Georgia, you can be going down the highway and only see like one or two, three cars where I'm from. Here, nah, it's never like that. It's always busy, bro. Literally always busy. Want to have dinner together, sir? Yes, please, ma'am. I would love to have dinner. Well, my credit score just went up. So I'm trying to see what this Wendy's bucket is now. I'm trying. I think I'm gonna be trying to get Wendy's if I can get it. Then maybe she was capped. Man, I'm telling. I really want some chicken nuggets, man. Like, man, I be telling folks. I went to Korea. They had this place called Mom's Touch, right? Just spicy chicken nuggets, bro. Oh my goodness. You talking about some good food, bro? Yeah, I think I might have a Wendy's tonight, but Wendy's got my mouth watering right now. That's I'm happy to be an American, man, because there's some places overseas I'd be like, I starve all night. When I was in Korea, what I majority used to eat at the end of my time over there was ice cream for dinner. They had Baskin Robbins right outside the post, and they had like this flavor. They had Pop Rocks inside of the ice cream. It was like vanilla, like rainbow flavor, but it had Pop Rocks in it. And I used to think that was like the most fun thing to eat, bro. Cause like I'm eating something that's cold, but as I'm eating that's cold, it's popping inside my mouth type ordeal, like boba. So yeah, they ain't got no Lawrence. They ain't got no chicken nuggets, man. She capped out on that one. Man, I can't stand when people do stuff like that. Like, why you lie to me like that, bro? Ooh. Cause ain't no way she get 50 chicken nuggets for $10. Let me show y'all the video. Hold on. 50 nuggets for $10. Look at that. Unexpected. You expected it. This all I want, bro. Like, come on, bro. I also kind of want a Big Mac. I was on TikTok. Let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you. Last thing, I gotta go game, take me a shower, do what I do, and get me some to eat, bro. Last thing, bro. So let me tell you how technology is evolving, and people want to know really how technology is evolving, right? Technology is evolving so well, it's now popping up of what you think. Yeah, you hear me? What you think? Your own thought. You don't have your own thoughts no more. That's why when I talk or whenever I have a conversation, or I'm doing deep something, or I talk about business, or I talk about like my plans, or when I'm really talking, I'm not here. I'm in the middle of damn near nowhere. Excuse my French. Or I'm in a closet. I'm in something where there's no electronics near me, because literally I was thinking. I was like, bro, I am so hungry, right? So hungry. I'm out here getting fluffy and whatnot, and my entire feed on TikTok is usually women, the gender reveal. I mean, not the gender reveal, the gender swap for like male, female, whatever, and then be Call of Duty, right? As soon as I get on TikTok last night, it's nothing but food. And I scroll up, I get off of there, I say, call it a day. And I put my phone down a little bit. And then I pick my phone up again because it vibrate, man. You won't believe what vibrates in the middle of the night, bro. Dominoes. And I'm like, bro, what? Domino's is closed right now. What are you even sending me a notification for? So then I wake up in the morning and I said I'm getting ready to. What was I getting ready? It's 4:20, so I'm getting ready to start my day and whatnot. Like literally the first thing that's on my phone, like the only notification that I'm seeing, right, is DoorDash telling me like order something right now for like a deal or something. And I'm like, bro, I ain't even say it out loud. I was hungry. I just thought it. I literally just thought about eating food, and every food I thought about eating was popping up. I got on TikTok, bro. The Big Mac. This lady had a Big Mac last night. Let me tell you. Now that's when I be like, okay, I understand why fast food workers should get paid more when they make it look like it did there, right? But I've never had a Big Mac she had. It like she made that herself. The Big Mac was so beautiful, bro. Let me show you. I'm a person of I like to show visual. I'm fighting demons. Man, my TikTok kind of blowing up. So I be liking so much stuff. So I'm hungry when you eat, and I'm trying to figure that out right now. Look at this. Let me turn the brightness down. Like, bruh, look at that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was slightly turned on by this, and it wasn't because of the woman eating the food. It was just because of how good the food looked. And she ain't played no games with this. This how you eat. This how you eat your sandwich. You don't play no games with it. No games. But my mouth watering up right now. I know she had got a spicy Sprite too. I might go get McDonald's, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Big Mac sounds so good right now. And I was thinking about Burger King, dog. Oh my god. I was thinking about a stacker. The only reason I want to get a car is literally so I can go eat food. But I'm going to get a Segway instead. Cause a Segway takes me 15 miles and everything's within 5 miles of me. So I can at least go there, get my food, and then come back on the Segway. So I'll be chilling, calling it a day. But man, I'm telling you, last night was killing me. It was killing me, bro. I was so hungry. And you know, I don't try to eat late at night because that's what adds on the fat. You know, you get, once you start something, your body tries to keep that as a habit. Like, you start smoking, you're going to continue smoking. You start drinking, you're going to continue drinking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can stop, and it's more of a mental stuff telling your body, hey, I need to stop. But if you start something and you like it, like, let's say, like, being crossfaded, if you know what that is, right? When you start getting there, and because I was talking to my boy Jesus last weekend, about like certain um certain stuff and whatnot. He was telling me about like how one of our friends used to be like a alcoholic and whatnot. And I was like, damn, bro, like once you start alcohol and how it makes you feel, like, and you're not really worried about depression no more. That's why I get fluffy. You're not worried about depression no more. You're not worried about being sad. How this alcohol makes you feel. You're gonna be like, well, I'm sad. Let me just go drink. Your body's gonna naturally tell you to go drink. Like you're gonna automatically want to wake up, drink, do this other stuff. So when folks be like, well, they're addicted to this, they're addicted to that. No, your body is saying, I'm happy with this type ordeal. Eat Burger King, LML. Yes, burger. I might get Burger King. I'm really craving some burger. I'm craving a stacker. When I was younger, bro, oh my god, I remember my brother, Clarence got me on this. Speaking of that, I wish he was up in here. My brother got me on this, man. He used to go and we used to go get Burger King because, right, I give you a description so you understand. What my dad's business was, right, was just happened to be, and what, if you ask me, just happened to be heaven. Heaven. He had a Popeyes, Wendy's, Taco. Every place you can think of eating was right around here. Popeyes, Wendy's, Taco Bell, uh, Captain D's, Long John Silver. I'm just thinking of all the food, but everything was near there, bro. and Chick-fil-A was right. Like once you come through the whatever, it's right there at the intersection. Like you see Chick-fil-A, so it's enticing, and it's almost like I want that. Like I want that. So yeah, man. You want Chick-fil? You want chicken nuggets? Nah. Reason I want Burger King, my brother used to have me get this Whopper, bruh, or not even Whopper. He used to get Stackers, and he's just going. I used to think bro was like sick in the head and whatnot until I tasted it, right? And I know what you're saying. The way I tasted it is that he ain't finished all his food, right? And this is a big burger. He's not a big dude. He's like I know he's taller than me, but he's not heavy. Well, he was heavy at the time. He wasn't heavy than me. He was like a decent size. And man, we used to get this. He used to get that stacker. You know, the stacker you can just add stacks of meat. The whole purpose of the stacker was is you can add as many stacks of meat to it as you wanted to. So if you wanted to go in there and say I want to get me a 10 patty stacker, they're going to add you 10 stacks of meat with it's supposed to be bacon and cheese on each layer. But nowadays they charge you for the bacon and they charge you for the cheese. Things have changed so much. But man, that stack he used to go in and get the stack here. I mean, he came out one. It was he used to get. I want to say either 4 or 5 was his like go to. And that burger be so big, bro. I'd be like, bro, and it wasn't even big. Like it was just massive to hold. It was just like tall, right? But boy, he get bacon and cheese on it. He'd say, I want me a quadruple whopper with cheese with a a quadruple. My fault. Quadruple. I can't get this one out. Quadruple stacker with bacon and cheese is what he would tell them. And bro, bestie, it's 4 o'clock. You're gonna eat dinner right now, right? You're gonna go to sleep at 9 o'clock, and then you're gonna be hungry through the rest of the night. I mean, unless you trying if you trying to eat right now, go ahead and eat. I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat because I know I eat around the time I game, and then I go out get fluffy and do what I want. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you eating at 4, you trying to eat at 5 o'clock today. Think about it. We don't usually go to bed till about midnight, anyways, because we be talking or watching movies, and then once we go to bed, you got to wake up and go to work the next day. So, but that's you. That's you. I do the opposite. 'Cause I got people here watching. Not trying to criticize you, nothing. Love you, bestie boo. But I do the opposite. I do not eat at night. I snack at night. I don't eat meals at night. I don't eat sandwiches. I have me some Doritos. Like if I have a taste for something, I have me some Doritos or yeah, that's pretty much it. Doritos. Yeah, you can't be eating too late. You think about it, your food, got to process it. When you wake up, every morning you wake up, you should be taking a poop. You should. That time you just spent there, right? That whatever amount of time you spent there laying there, your body was processing that food. When you wake up, you should be pooping. Yes, I haven't eaten today. I need to get food before I go home. Like, not like I'm going to eat it right now. I haven't eaten today either. So, oh, my boy Menace just went live, man. I'm finna go watch Menace, bro. I love y'all, man. Thank you for watching, Bestie. I'm gonna call you and let you know what I'm gonna eat. I'm probably gonna go with Wendy's, but I'm gonna ask my neighbor because she was talking about pizza as well. So I might get round table pizza. I don't know. I just know I need to eat me some food and I want me a lot of it because I'm starting to lose a lot of weight and I don't like looking too skinny anymore. So I need to go eat. So yeah. Anyways, be safe. Love you,